I've got a load of these little scraps that I've put together. I don't know what to do with them, so I've decided I'm going to put them in my little book. This was the plan when I started. I was going to put all my clusters in this little book like this. Then it went slightly wrong. So now we're going to have another go and try and get back on track. Wonky houses, you have a lot to answer for. So I thought, well, what we'll do is we'll put these on, and I'm not going to plan it. We're just going to go for it. Then once we've tacked them down, we're going to do some more stitching over. I've picked the one that I haven't tied the knot in. Right, let's put that away. Okay, let's get one with a knot on the end. And I'm only going to tack. So, oh my goodness me, it started so well. So we're going to do some nice big stitches. Very easy. Very easy for anybody to do. And I'm sure that if you haven't got any scraps, you can get them. You just grab little pieces from your scrap box like this. Any little piece, she says, trying to frantically find something. And you just stitch them together. And you've got a fabric cluster. Okay. I have plenty. And I don't know what to do with them all. So I thought, I'm going to put them all in here. And then I might make some more. Because, you know, they're fun to make. It's just that I thought, oh, I'll make these and put them with my journals. But I don't actually make journals that these would go in. Because my journals are quite grungy and distressed. And these just look a bit odd if I put them in. So let's use them and decorate this little mini book that we made. And I've chosen all my pink ones. I have got more. I've got more. That one is a page tab. We could add that. This one's pretty. Let's put this one on. And I'm just going to overlap them and put them on. In fact, let me put it down here because that's where I am with my thread. So I know we all love them wonky houses. Oh, I've had so many more ideas come through. So many more. We could do wonky houses. We could just be a wonky house stitching channel because I've got so many ideas now. I don't know where to go next. But they do seem to be very popular. So I am glad that you're all loving them as much as I do. So I'm just going to go round this one like this. No rhyme or reason. Just go round it. Just like that. Come up there. Come on out. We'll just have you out. Like a little butterfly, isn't it? So now I need another one. We're going to put that one at the end. I'm not choosing. I'm just going for it. Just picking one up and stitching them down. And I'm hoping that when they're all together, they're going to look like really cute. I can only stitch one way, which is why you've got me turning the book round and round. Okay, I think, how are we doing with that? We're going to stitch more, so it's fine. Can I fit this one on? Well, this is quite a big one. Might be a bit big. This little one will go on. I've got lots of buttons on here. Oh, look at this one. That is made to fit. I'm going to come up. And I think I've made these years ago. When I first started slow stitching, I think I was just using up my scraps. So they are not being used for anything. And now they are. That feels really good. You know, when you use up something that you've kept for ages because, you know, you will use it one day. today is the day we use these up. Basically, all I did was put buttons on everything by the look of it. Just add buttons. It's fine. Right. I think they're not going to go anywhere. They look so much better, all put together on a page. And now we're just going to do some more decorative stitching over the top. And again, nothing fancy. Nothing fancy, just whatever I feel like doing, like straight stitches like this. Running stitch, straight stitch, it's exactly the same. I think running stitch means you go up and down, but it's basically a straight stitch. In fact, I'm going to turn round and come back the other way. Why? Don't know. Just because. Because it's already sewn round there. That's why. I just saw it and I thought, we can go this way. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here to this one, because there's quite a lot going on with that one. But this one in the corner hasn't really got much going for it. It's a bit sad. So we're going to come up to this little bit here and have a look. What can we do with it? We could do some French knots, but I think they'd get lost in there, in that. So how about we just go over the edge of this with a what I think they call it a buttonhole stitch. I call it a blanket stitch. Same thing, I think. You just come up and catch a loop. Not a tutorial. Not a tutorial. I have to say that. Just my way of doing things. I mean, it is a stitch, but, you know, not a proper stitch. Just to keep the edges nice. Oh, that one missed. Never mind. We'll do another one. Yeah, I know I missed it, and I'm not going back and do it again. So I have heard there's a few people out there who have been taught when they were younger that all your stitching had to be really neat, and that even the back had to be neat, and that you couldn't let yourself just stitch for the fun of it. It all had to make sense, and there should be a reason and all that sort of stuff. We don't do that on this channel. Get that out of the way. We just make a mess of things. So, yeah, all we do is use our scraps up in fun and hopefully inspiring ways. I've run out of room, so I'm going to go down and I'm going to come up the other side there, because that's just dangling off the edge, which is quite nice. And I'm just going to do a couple more. Should have started at the end, but, you know, we can fix that. So I would like to finish this little scrappy book before I go. So I may do a little bit. While I'm watching TV tonight. I found a series to binge. I don't know how many of you are into sci-fi. You'll have to let me know. Have you... I mean, I could be talking to completely the wrong group of people, but I quite like science fiction. And I'm watching at the moment, for the second time, I hasten to add, for the second time, I'm watching Farscape. And it's so stupid. It's funny. And it's just a bit of fun. And, you know, it's one of them where, you know, last week they were floating around in space for ages. And they didn't even die, you know. And I just think it's so fun and relaxing. And I'm going to sit and watch some of them tonight, maybe a couple of episodes, and do some stitching. I may make some clusters, but then again, I don't need clusters. You've got enough clusters. Stop, Carol, you don't need clusters. All I'm doing is, for some reason, is going round and round this button here. I just sort of want to tie all these random pieces together. These random, what are they called? Clusters. That's the word. Goodness me. You'd think I'd know by now. I've said it 3 times. Right, I think we can get round one more time. Oh, no. No. We've come undone. Right, let's tie it off. Yes, we're going to tie it off on the front. We're going to have our knot on the front. I'm such a rebel. And I don't care. Like I said last week, this is not for everybody. This could be something that you would go, oh, you know, cold sweat. But I do encourage you to just get your scraps out and just play with them, because it really is fun. So this page is going to attach to that page like that once it's done. I'm going to add something to this now. I haven't really got the right colours, but, you know, when's that ever stopped me? Let's do some more purple. I quite like the purple on this page. Right, I'd forgotten this bit, to be honest. Right, what we're going to do here, let's do some French knots. Or maybe do you know what I haven't done for ages? That I can't do, is bullion knots. I'm going to try and do some bullion knots. That'll be fun. Now, I think it's this way. And then you wrap. I'll be very surprised if I get this right first time. Rappy, rappy, rappy. Ow! Yes, I did just do that. And then you sort of push it down. Not a tutorial, not a tutorial. Ha! Oh, that worked. Let's do another one. Is the blood? Feels like there should be blood. Right. I might have got the hang. I might have got the hang of these. Right, that's quite a few. I don't know how many it was. I've only got 2 strands of embroidery cotton, so that's not much. They're only going to be little tiny baby ones. Look at that! I'm doing bullion knots. I'm very excited. They're actually working. Ha! Go me. Go me. Go me. If they didn't work, I wouldn't worry. But, you know, because they've worked, I'm just like a bit excited. I might just do a few. Why not? It's good to practice. Obviously, that has now sunk into my brain. Well, happy. So I think I've got one more week's video. I'm making this one early. I'm making this one on the Sunday before next Saturday. Don't make any sense to anybody. Because I wanted to stitch. I've been to the car boot this morning and I've got some little, I bought some clothes. I'm not proud. They were like 50p and I've got about 4 t-shirts. I've got some waterproof trousers. I've got a winter hoodie. People don't want to keep their winter things, and when it's hot and sunny, it's a perfect time to actually buy them. They just sell them really cheap. It's like buying Christmas things. Not I buy Christmas things, but you know. But yeah, I was well happy with that. And I also did get some stationery bits that there was a crafter, a lady who was getting rid of some crafting stuff. And it was all very girly. And I did get some new pens and a little baby stapler and what else did I get? Stickers, I think. There was some stickers in it for my granddaughter. Not Millie, she's obviously too little, but I do have another one who is, I want to say 13. I want to say she's just turned a teenager. She's around that age. And she's going through all the, what are they called? You know, the different things that they want to do. And I think she's into ballet at the moment. But I do know that last time I was there, she quite liked colouring. So I've got her some of them and some little bits of stationery. Because, I mean, what little girl doesn't like bits of stationery? You know, I still like bits of stationery. If she doesn't want them, I'll bring them home. Oh, I'm going back the wrong way now. And I also got, I'm going to show you that in just a second. Hang on. Let me just do this one. Hang on to your hats. I don't know what I'm doing now. I've done it wrong. Oh, no, I'm all right. Look at that. I'm like super proud of my little bullion knots. But I did get this little case. And this was like, I think it was 20p. And it's got a few marks on which I'll have to wash off. And it's like a bit pink here for some reason. But this is going to be my travel sewing kit. I'm going to keep it in my carry-on. And I've already got this sort of ready to do my next mandala, whatever they're called. I'm going to put this in my suitcase for Olivia so that she can have a go if she wants to. I've got my snips, I've got needles and I've got threads. And I've also got a bunch of coordinating colours. Because I'm thinking if I'm doing this, Olivia's going to want to play as well. So I've got a big selection. So I think I'm ready. If you can think of anything else I need, please let me know in the comments, because I've not took my sewing stuff on the plane before. And I have just checked what films are on, and, you know, I mean, it's all clean. So I thought that might be really cool. Yeah, I've just checked what films are on there, and there's nothing I haven't already seen. So I'm going to be struggling. I'm going to have to download a couple of films. Look at that. That hoop fits perfectly in there, and it all zips up. Look at that. It's so cute. I don't think I'll be coming home with this bag. Just so you know. I'll be surprised if it doesn't stay there. But yeah, I thought that was perfect for 25p. And yeah, I can keep all my stuff in it. If it gets confiscated, it gets confiscated. I'm not going to cry. You know, they're just bits. It would just be a shame because I won't have anything to do. at the airports in between flights. I probably won't be able to do much on the aeroplane, the first bit, because it's a night flight. And of course they turn all the lights off. So, I mean, which is fair enough. You know, you want to go to sleep. But I sort of don't want to go to sleep because I've got to like try and turn my nights into days before I get to Australia. And I do get quite jet lagged on the way out there. So I'm going to try not to sleep for that first bit. And then after my stop in Singapore, hopefully I'm going to be so tired that I'm going to go to sleep. And that'll be Australian time, I think. I do get very, very confused with the time zones. And Australia has its own time zones. I know I have to go over Alice Springs to get to Sydney and come back. So it's all very strange because I think I'll go like an hour into the future and then come back again or something. It's all a bit mental. Look at that. Have I done that? I don't know whether I've done them upside down or not. Look at that. I am really proud of my bullion knots. Have I hid my button? There we go. Right, I'm going to have to put some stitches down there. Which one should we use? Oh, I've got a little white one there. That will do. Let's use this one up. Yeah, so I'm getting so excited. I just spoke to my daughter and my son-in-law. Millie was up very late and she wouldn't put her pyjamas on. So they called Nana to tell her to put her pyjamas on. It's bedtime. Which I think is just so funny. Do I want that like that? No, I don't want that like that. Come on, you can come out. Sometimes I leave things when they do that. I don't think I want to. Nana said, put your pyjamas on. She's running around the house. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. Can't wait. I've got to wait. I'm going to go to work tomorrow. So I thought I'd enjoy my stitching today. Why not? It is nice outside, to be honest, but I have spent sort of a good 2 or 3 hours at the car boot, wandering around and having a coffee and chatting away. I went on my own, but I chat to, the stall holders and people. It's all very friendly. I do like a car boot. I know you don't have them in other countries. It is a UK thing. But it's just somewhere where people take, like a garage sale, but you take all the stuff you would put in your garage sale, put it in your car, drive to a field, and then sell on a little table. So that's basically a car boot. And of course, everybody's all in one place. So you just park up, go walk around, take your things back to the car. I'm ready to do another one. I love that. That has turned those random bits of clusters into a really cool page. Now I'm wondering, do I go with more, or shall I go red? Do you think that's going to clash? Oh yes, so much. Look at that, that's almost the same. I like these ones. I just never put them in anything. Let's put in the ones that haven't got too much embellishing, and then we can embellish them up. That's quite plain. Right, I need a pink. This hasn't even got any buttons on it or anything. So yeah, I hope you're joining me and stitching along. I know a few people do, so, thank you for that. It's It's always nice to know that you're stitching as well. Makes me feel like I'm not talking to myself. You know, because then I'd be a bit loopy if I was talking to myself. But hey. So let me know, do you want me to finish this little scrappy book off next week? Or do you want me to do something different? I'm thinking of finishing this probably while I'm watching TV. I could start my new mandala, but mandala, I don't know how to say it. But at the same time, I want to finish the other one first. So I could finish that one. I don't really want to start anything new. I am thinking, though, for you long-timers who remember this, I am thinking it's time we did another little storybook for Sally. Because it's been a little while and her and Candy have been sort of, you know, locked away. So I'm thinking of bringing them back out to play. Would you like another Sally storybook when I come back? Answers in the comments, please. I love reading the comments. I've had some absolutely lovely comments later. I've had some absolutely lovely comments. And there was I forgot to look up her name. Right, I'm going to just stop. I'm just going to stop there. Okay, though, that was easy enough. Debbie put a comment on, and it was that she was doing some wonky houses. Thank you. Aren't they just like so addictive, honestly? I've still got loads of scraps to go, so there may be more yet. I'm going to pop this. No, I'm going to pop it this way. I don't know why, I just am. Yes, Debbie said she was doing some wonky houses and her granddaughter came to visit and she picked up a needle and started making her own. Oh, and I thought that was so sweet. I mean, how cool is that? That, you know, we've got this hobby that you can share with, you know, children up to grandmas. You know, it's just a completely... I'm trying to think of the word, and I can't think of the word. Where it doesn't matter what level you are, you can still enjoy it. You know, I mean, I know there's people out there that do absolutely beautiful embroidery, you know. There we go. I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, it doesn't matter what age. Do you know what? We're just going to finish this sentence in a minute. Goodness me. I will finish this sentence. It doesn't matter what age you are or what level you are. You can slow stitch. You can pick up a needle and a thread and just put it in some fabric and out again like that. And that's as complicated as it needs to get. And I think that to have children and grandmas all doing this together, you know, pass on that love of stitching. Please don't pass on the need to be perfectness. We don't want that, do we? Ooh. Oh, now that should have gone on that page and that should have gone on that page. Oh, talking to my daughter. So apparently all the babies have to be lined up and covered up with a blanket. Bless her. She's putting all her babies to bed. Now it's bedtime. I love the random photos. Right, I need a pink one. I need a pink one to go there. It's going to have to be this one. I suppose it sort of ties in the 2 pages together, so that's quite cool. And I've run out of cotton again. Yeah, I love this slow stitch, and I can't wait to share all this with Miller. She's slightly too small to be playing with a needle, so I'm hoping Olivia will join me, and then it'll be fun. It'll be fun if she wants to. Not gonna push her. So, and thank you to everybody who came over and joined the Wonky Stitchers. We had a whole load of new people turn up, which was wonderful. I can't wait to start seeing some of your wonky houses and anything else, even if you're doing like cross stitch or whatever you're working on. Just share it with us. You'll find everybody's so lovely. You know, it does make me really happy when I see everybody sharing their stuff. Oh, come on. I could share. Oh, that's what I'll do. I was thinking about making shorts while I was away, but I may not be able to do that. But what I might do is I might pop up some photos onto the Facebook group while I'm away. Ha, there you go. You won't miss me too much then. I'm going to do some knots. I haven't done knots. Just French knots. Are they going to disappear in the middle of there? I think they might. Let's have a look. Oh no. Oh, they look quite pretty. I'm going round a lot because they've only got 2 little strands on. You know, just felt like doing some knots. Do some knots. I may add more. I probably won't. But this is just one way to use up your scrappy clusters, especially if they're half done. You know, like this one. It's half done. It's not really ready to go on anything. I don't know why I've made so many, just because. We're going to come down here now. We're going to stretch. We're going to stretch because we can. And I will show you the back. I don't mind. It's not very pretty. It's not very pretty at all. There's all sorts of mess at the back of here. The front isn't exactly tidy, but you know. It's what you want to do. If you like it perfect, then I am not stopping you. You just carry on. There we go. I'm going to tie off and you can see my back. It's not that bad, actually. I bet there's worse. I bet there is worse. But I don't mind. And anyway, it's going to be covered because we're going to add it to the next page like that. So before I do that, I just want to put something else on here. I am thinking buttons, but then I've just kept putting buttons on. What else have I got? I've got my thing here. Ooh. Oh, that's tempting, isn't it? I don't need any more lace. Oh, that looks really pretty. But do I want to put that on there? Do I want to put this on there? No, that doesn't go at all. That does go really, really nicely, but I think it's a bit of a waste to put it in there. I could make a flower. Let's make a flower. I've got some pink net here. This has come out my mermaid box. I don't know how I'm going to make a flower out of it, but we're going to try. Okay, right, let's see what we can do with this. It's very fine. You might not be able to see it. I'm going to wrap it round and round until I can actually see it. There we go. And we're going to stitch it on. And it's very long. It's probably way too long. Let's just cut some of it, because it's going to get very tangled up. Just making little wrinkles. Don't ask what I'm doing, I don't know. Just playing with my scraps. Let's put some up here. Just sort of folding it like that. Like you're making a ruffle, but don't go anywhere. Just sort of stay in one place. That's what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Well, that's a happy accident. We're just going to come through the middle of there then. There we go. That's quite pretty. Who knew? See, you don't know until you try. Now, I'm thinking it might need a button. And I do have this really beautiful little pearl one that I could put on the top. Except I can't put it on the top there because I'm at the bottom of the... Come through first. Da, da, da. Here we are. We're through. And we just thread. Oh, I like that. I don't know if I need another go through. Just to hold it. I like that. That's really pretty. Let me just tie it off. I'll do a couple of knots. So there's our 2 pages we've done today. It looks like a double spread. I think this needs some more French knots, or maybe some bullion knots. I don't know. And I may do red page next. So thank you for joining me, guys. I do appreciate you stopping by again. And I hope you've had fun stitching along. I'll see you soon. Bye.